Hello everybody, this is Detecting Daddy from Boston, Massachusetts, and I just went through rules 11, 12, and 13. It is like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm making yet another video. Okay, as you can see from 3 rules, I have a slew of coins to go through here. The 3 big stacks there, these are forehead die cracks to the left, to the right, and these here are the runny nose ones. The rest of these here, there is some of the regular stuff, but also a lot of great new stuff. Some bubbling, some off centers, and some lamination errors. I'll get to those in just a second. Let me get the first coin up, which is going to be the the die crack on the forehead to the left. Okay, here we go. As you can see, it's clearly a die crack on the forehead, and it's toward the left. Well, it would be his right, but our left looking at it on the forehead. I'll be right back with the one to the right. Okay, here we go. Now with this one here, the other die crack was actually coming from here back. This one here is just a little bit more to the left from the other one, so it is 2 different types of die cracks that I have found here. The next one I'm going to show you is actually quite interesting as well. It has some bubbling as well that kind of makes it look a little bit more interesting. Be right back with that. Okay, here goes the one I was talking about. Now this one here, as you can see, is even more left than the other one. But look at this bubbling right here going straight across the forehead as well. I had a couple other examples of bubbling as well that makes it look really, really interesting. Now that you can see his whole face, you can kind of see what I'm talking about. This right up here is just a reflection. That is nothing. But this right here actually is the die crack, and this here is actually bubbling going straight across as well. Be back with the next. Okay, this is the reverse of the coin, and as you can see, there is a die crack right here. Now this is where I'd normally expect to find them, not so much on the design itself, but on the field. But finding a lot on the designs, which is kind of interesting. And the next one is going to be very similar to this, but on the other side of the coin. On the reverse, but on the other side. Be right back. Now this one here, again, is on the reverse, and that is not coming out as clear as I would like, but it is actually right here. That's actually the die crack right there that I can see. It shows up so much better with the magnifier sometimes in the scope because of the lighting, I think. But I still got a couple more coins to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, this one here I've shown a couple times already. You have die crack starting up here, coming and going down, and then appearing again down here. And as you can see, there's even minor cracks down there as well. Very faint though, however. But those ones there have shown quite a bit. So nothing really new there. Back with the next. This one here is, of course, the runny nose Lincoln, which is 3 die cracks here. One come from the tip of the nose down. There's one right underneath the lip. And then over here, there's one at the back of the neck. Found quite a few of those, which is great. Those and the forehead die cracks definitely are finding quite a bit of those just in these first 13 rolls. And I'll be back with another. And for our next example of die cracks, you'll see right up here, there's a couple going right here, and then down over here, there's a couple more coming out. They don't line up, as you can tell. That would be like, I mean, they kind of come close, I guess, but I don't think they come close enough to lining up. But still, kind of an interesting find. It's the only one I found so far. Hoping to find some more of those. Those are neat. Back with the next. Okay, and this one here is actually another die crack going from the shield over toward the edge right there. It's going underneath the E and continuing on. Another good one. Normally that's where I'd expect to find them, you know, near a pointed area. Some of the ones I've been finding have been really kind of bizarre as far as I'm concerned. I haven't seen a lot of them. Anybody that has more experience with this stuff here, please do let me know. And I'll be back with more. Now this one here is really neat. There is a lot going on in this one here. If you look, you can see the die crack up in the forehead, more prominent to the left, but as you turn it, let's see if we can get it, you have the runny nose as well. And it's very, very faint. It's not easily seen. It's much easier again on the with the magnifier versus this. And as well, it has minor cracks on the O on the obverse, if I can get that to come up right there. So kind of cool, die cracks on both sides. I thought it was kind of interesting enough to point out that there are so many die cracks on these just in the first 650 that they're on the obverse and the reverse as well. So if you're going to be looking at these, definitely make sure you're checking out both sides very closely. The next few I'm going to show look a lot like this. As you can see, the rim is gone. There is no rim there, because if you go around, you'll see a nice clear rim. And it gets a little thicker over here. And then it just pretty much is gone on that edge there. So kind of neat, kind of interesting. Not really worth anything, but still kind of fun to find. And on this one here, same thing. The rim is just gone. I got two more of these to show, and this could happen at any certain point if it's just slightly off center. Obviously, I would love it if it was a lot more off center, but that unfortunately is not the case. Here is another coin. I'm showing the rim on the good side, but as you come around, you'll notice it gets very thin and disappears. Not really worth anything, but kind of fun to find. And here is the last one that is off-centered. As you can clearly see, if you just spin it just a bit, you'll be able to see the rim, and then you don't. It's not a lot off-center, not really worth anything, but like I said before, fun to find and kind of interesting. Now this one here, as you can clearly see, has another die crack in the forehead. But what really caught my eye about this one here that really made it special is look at that air bubble right there. Right in front of the eye. That really just jumped out at me. Kind of interesting and neat to find. I kind of like it. This one, when I seen it, really made me smile. It's one of those finds that everybody likes to get. I don't think I've seen one this extreme yet. But as you can see, there's some bubbling right there. Well, this bubbling goes all the way through the whole obverse. It is just literally everywhere. I mean, just bubbles in this thing galore. Definitely one that I'll keep just to hold on to. Again, probably not worth anything that I could think of. If anybody knows anything else, please let me know. But still, just major bubbling everywhere. Kind of neat to find. Now this one I definitely want to get everybody's opinion on. Is this mist lamination or is it possibly post-mint damage? I don't see anything else that signifies post-mint damage other than this was a defective planchet from the get-go that somebody missed. And that's really what I'm leaning toward, is that it was a defective planchet that somebody missed. And it still turned out to be a nice penny. Because there's nothing else really significantly wrong on this. I think that's a scratch on the cheek. I mean, that is literally it. It's like, wish I could take pictures and post those up there and make it a lot easier. But yeah, just kind of a cool find. And I got one left, and then I'm finally done. Okay, and this is the last one here. Nothing up there. Where it is down below here. And what it is just bubbling that's aiming straight from the tie. I almost thought it was going to be a die crack, but that is actually bubbling, not a die crack. Almost like he's getting speared. Pretty cool find. Hopefully find some more of those, that'd be neat. But that is all the ones from rolls 11 through 13. This has been a lot of fun. I've made a lot of videos today doing this. I really hope you guys are enjoying it. I've seen some of the comments. I see a lot of views coming up, which is great. This will be it for tonight. I might do another one tomorrow afternoon and another one tomorrow evening. I don't know how much time I'm going to have during the rest of the week. I have an appointment tomorrow that's really going to decide a lot. So that will decide on how quickly I get through the rest of this box. Thank you for watching. I hope you like it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. If you care to, share this with other people. Hit that share button and let people know about it. Please leave comments down below. Negative, positive, I don't care. I really do want people's feedback on, this type of search. If you find it interesting, if you find it boring, if you think I should just return all these pennies to the bank because I'm wasting my time, let me know. Either way, happy hunting.